David suddenly realized that something seemed to be watching them from the shadows. For the children's safety, he urged them to quickly take shelter in a nearby car while he grabbed an axe to defend them. As it turned out, the monster was right there on the rooftop. Before David could even react, the creature sent him flying with a powerful blow. In a moment of desperation, Jimmy cried out for his father, inadvertently putting himself and his sister in danger. As the monster charged toward them, Sarah's hearing aid let out a piercing screech once again. However, she was unaware that the noise could disrupt the creature, so she immediately turned the device off. No longer hindered, the monster instantly pounced and began attacking the siblings inside the vehicle. Badly injured, David slowly got back on his feet. Seeing his children in peril, he decisively dropped the axe. As a father, he knew exactly what he had to do to keep his kids safe. After expressing his love for them in sign language, David let out a roar. The charging monster tackled him to the ground in an instant. With no time to grieve, Jimmy quickly pulled the truck's handbrake and sped away. Once they arrived home, Lisa hurriedly took the children down to the basement, only to discover that a monster had followed them inside. The three of them were instantly on high alert. Lisa had a hunting rifle in her hands, but didn't dare to shoot, unsure if she could take the creature down with a single shot. At that moment, the monster began searching for signs of its prey. The sound waves it emitted started interfering with the surveillance cameras, causing them to produce a loud, chaotic noise that seemed to really bother the creature. Witnessing this, Sarah finally realized that while acute hearing was the monster's strength, it was also their weakness. Loud, dissonant sounds made them uneasy, and her hearing aid could amplify audio. With this realization, Sarah immediately turned her hearing aid back on. Sure enough, as soon as the monster heard the amplified noise, it became visibly distressed, shaking uncontrollably and looking like it was in a lot of discomfort. However, this level of damage wasn't enough to kill the creature. Hearing the baby's cries, it still tried to lunge forward. Seeing this, Sarah took off her hearing aid and pressed it directly against the microphone, cranking the audio up several more times. Unable to withstand it any longer, the monster finally succumbed after a brief struggle, collapsing lifeless to the ground.